Dimboola is in the heart of wheat growing country, around 4.5 hours drive from Melbourne along the Western Highway. After many years of drought, water came back to Dimboola and the Wimmera River in the form of a huge flood.
Yeah, I actually was living in this area around that period of time, Coxy, and look, it was dry. You could walk across this whole stretch of river right now. It was quite heartbreaking.
But Michael Jensz from the Department of Sustainability and Environment says it wasn't all bad. Now the river's full, now your work's over, is it?
Oh, I wish that was the case, but no, our work is really just starting now. We've, over the last few years, the government's got a whole lot of environmental water back. Since the floods, everything's sort of been reset, and now we really can go about our business in, trying to get these systems as healthy as we can.
Regular testing ensures the healthy environment of the Wimmera River and the surrounding area through drought and floods. Man, it looks like you're going to do a TV to it. It looks like a microphone. What is that?
Well, it's a little bit like that, Coxy. What this is actually is a water probe monitor, so we can actually look at the water quality in the river. You want to just grab that there?
I knew it'd be getting wet, yeah.
And just throw in, I'll stand back here so
what,
I don't get wet.
Thing, the whole thing?
Yeah, just throw it in, that's right.
Okay.
Beautiful.
And what happens?
So now we've just got to wait for a couple of secs, and then you'll actually get to see how salty this river is at the moment. So if you look at the sea, it's about 56 microsiemens per centimetre.
And what's this?
This is 2.
So this is nearly fresh water?
This is really good water for this river. So you'll have a good chance to maybe get something if you throw a line in a little bit later, if you're a good fisherman or not.
Mate, if there's a fish out there, I'll catch it. Now that water has returned to the Wimmera River, it's teeming with bird and fish life. There are lots of ways to get out and enjoy it. And John Nichols from the Dimboola Rowing Club is doing just that.
Well, there's quite an opening nowadays for masters rowing, which is over 27.
Last year, Dimboola celebrated its 123rd rowing regatta.
Oh, well, we get rowers from right across the state, from Melbourne, Cruise, Geelong, Ballarat, Mildura, Wentworth, Warrnambool, Hamilton.
So it'd be great for the town.
Oh, absolutely fantastic. It's a big event.
Now the water's back, how are you going to go in the regatta? Are you competitive, or have you got a bit lazy at the time off?
Oh, we are competitive, but we probably still need to train a bit more.
Darryl Argall is another Dimboola resident enjoying the Wimmera River's recent rise. Before we start, I've got to tell you, I don't care if we don't catch any fish. Look at this. It's beautiful.
How good is it, eh?
Darryl not only lives in the area, but he also works here too. He's on the board of the Catchment Management Authority, or the CMA, so he knows all the best fishing spots. I'll work it out. The river, nobody would argue it's looking fantastic, but have we got more chance of looking after the water than we had 20 years ago?
Absolutely, because up until 3 years ago, there was about 86% of the Wimmera River and Glenelg River's water was taken out of them to feed the channel system. They'd release 185,000 megalitres of water per year, and they'd use around about 25,000 megs of it. Now it's put into a pipeline, a huge pipeline. What goes in one end comes out the other, and there's not one drop wasted.
You know, Darryl, I reckon that is the one that got away. But I'll tell you something else. I have never seen the river looking as good.